let's talk real quick. Um, I know, I know that life can be rough sometimes, and that a lot of us have experienced hurt and pain caused by the actions of others. And it's natural for us to feel anger and resentment towards these people, but um, sometimes something that we overlook is the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness, I admit, like, forgiveness isn't easy. It's not an easy thing to do. But what I do know for a fact is that it's incredibly important, and that it allows us to let go of negative emotions and move forward with our lives. And I'm sure that, many of you have heard the saying, forgive and forget, but I want to challenge that and say, forgive and remember. Remember the lessons you learned from the situation, but let go of the negative emotions attached to it. When we hold on to anger and resentment, it doesn't harm the person who hurt us. It only hurts who we are. It only hurts us. It can affect our mental health and our physical health and our spiritual health. It causes us stress, anxiety, illnesses, physical ailments. And by forgiving, we release ourselves from the burden and allow ourselves to experience greater peace and emotional well-being. And I feel that, it doesn't only impact us individually, but also have a positive impact on the relationships around us, our friends, our family. When we forgive someone, it shows empathy and understanding towards their actions, and it allows us to communicate with them better. And it what's the word, it fosters compassion towards them. And usually it's not about excusing their behavior, but it's rather about showing them that we are capable of forgiveness and moving forward instead of staying stagnant in that single spot, to show that we can move forward. And forgiveness doesn't mean that, we have to be best friends with the person who hurt us, but it also doesn't mean that, or no, but it does mean that we can let go of the pain that it caused us. I know for a fact that myself, I would hate to hold on to something like that. I don't want that being on my mind. I don't want that to hold me back. And I know that we don't have to carry that weight for the rest of our lives. A lot of the time, people will hold on to something that happened to them 20 years ago, and it has a hold on them, and it keeps them from being the person that they could be, or the person that they're meant to be. They're stuck thinking about that one single thing that happened to them from that person 20 years ago. And by being able to forgive, we can free ourselves from the past and focus on a living more positive and more fulfilling. So I guess my challenge for anyone that would like to accept it is to practice forgiveness, whether it's towards yourself or to others. Let go of the negative emotions and give yourself the gift of peace and emotional well-being. And it's important to remember that forgiveness isn't easy, but forgiveness is definitely worth it. Choose to forgive and move forward towards a brighter future. One more thing. I never realized how much pain and regret and anger I was holding on to until I was forced to confront it. But after I learned how to forgive truly and fully, I feel like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. And I've learned that forgiveness is not just about the other person, but about freeing myself from those burdens that I once dealt with. Anger, guilt, resentment, shame. So, yeah, that's all I got.